things ever caught on camera. Across the globe, from bustling cities to remote corners of our planet, pilots navigate extraordinary challenges and execute breathtaking maneuvers to bring their passengers safely to the ground. From heart-stopping moments to miraculous saves, these landings will leave you in awe. We'll witness the incredible skill and nerve required in the cockpit as pilots contend with treacherous winds, challenging terrain, and the ever-present pressure of ensuring a safe arrival. So fasten your seatbelts, sit back, and prepare to be amazed as we journey through these extraordinary feats of aviation. San Francisco International, a bustling hub for international travel, is no stranger to challenging weather. Today is no exception. We join our first pilot as he battles strong crosswinds on approach to runway 28 left. These powerful gusts, blowing across the runway rather than straight down it, can push an aircraft dangerously off course. Watch as the Boeing 747, a giant of the skies, crabs sideways, its nose pointing at an angle to the runway. This technique, known as crabbing or side-slipping, allows the pilot to maintain a straight path despite the wind's force. Just moments before touchdown, the pilot applies rudder, straightening the aircraft and aligning it perfectly with the runway. It's a testament to years of training and experience, a delicate dance between man and the elements. The wheels screech as they make contact, the aircraft momentarily buffeted by the wind before settling firmly on the tarmac. A perfect landing in the face of challenging conditions. Our journey takes us back to the now-closed Kai Tak Airport in Hong Kong. Known for its iconic checkerboard hill approach, landing here was not for the faint of heart. Nestled amidst skyscrapers and mountains, Kai Tak demanded pinpoint accuracy. The approach involved a sharp turn at low altitude, guided by a painted checkerboard. We join a Boeing 747 as it begins its final descent. The city unfolds beneath, a breathtaking panorama. The tension in the cockpit is palpable as the pilot navigates the narrow corridor. Then the checkerboard comes into view. This visual cue is crucial, guiding the pilot through the final turn. With nerves of steel, the pilot banks the aircraft, aligning it with the runway. The roar of the engines echoes through the city as the 747 glides over rooftops. It's a spectacle that leaves onlookers breathless, a testament to the skill and bravery of those who flew this approach. Our next destination takes us to the sun-drenched island of St. Martin and the famed Princess Juliana International Airport. Here, the thrill of aviation takes on a whole new meaning. Imagine yourself relaxing on the beach, the warm Caribbean sun on your skin, the gentle sound of waves lapping at the shore. Suddenly, a thunderous roar fills the air, and a massive airliner appears, seemingly out of nowhere. This is the daily spectacle at Maho Beach, located just meters from the end of the runway. Tourists flock here to witness aircraft, from small Cessnas to jumbo jets, soar just overhead. We watch as a Boeing 747 descends towards the runway, its shadow engulfing the beachgoers below. The blast from its engines whips up sand and sends people scrambling for cover, a mix of fear and exhilaration on their faces. It's a scene that defies logic, a testament to the precision and skill of the pilots who navigate this unique approach, sharing the sky with sunbathers and beach umbrellas. Nestled amidst the Atlantic Ocean, the Portuguese island of Madeira is renowned for its dramatic landscapes and, unfortunately for pilots, its notoriously turbulent winds. Madeira Airport, with its runway perched on a plateau overlooking the sea, presents a formidable challenge, even for the most seasoned aviator. Today is no exception. As our pilot navigates the approach, the aircraft is buffeted by strong gusts rocking and swaying in the turbulent air. It's a white-knuckle ride, a constant battle to maintain control. The windsock, a vital tool for gauging wind direction and strength, dances wildly, indicating the unpredictable nature of the elements. The pilot, relying on years of experience and a cool head, makes constant adjustments, wrestling the aircraft onto the right path. Through the cockpit window, we glimpse the rugged coastline, the waves crashing against the cliffs below. It's a stark reminder of the unforgiving environment surrounding the airport. High in the French Alps, nestled amidst snow-capped peaks and pristine slopes, lies Courchevel Altiport, a destination that tests the limits of both pilot and aircraft. This isn't your average airport. With a runway measuring a mere 537 meters long and a gradient of 18.6%, it's a landing strip designed for only the most skilled and daring. We join a pilot as he attempts to land a small aircraft on this postage stamp-sized runway. The surrounding mountains, breathtakingly beautiful, pose a constant threat, leaving no room for error. The pilot must judge the approach perfectly, factoring in the steep gradient and the thin air at this altitude, which reduces lift and requires a higher approach speed. Touchdown is critical. Too fast, and the aircraft could overshoot the runway. Too slow, and it might stall, plummeting into the valley below. It's a heart-stopping moment, a delicate balancing act of skill and precision. Our next destination takes us to Central America and the Toncontín International Airport, located in the mountainous terrain of Tegucigalpa, Honduras. This airport is notorious for its challenging approach and steep descent. The surrounding mountains leave little margin for error. We join a pilot as he begins his descent into Toncontín. The aircraft banks sharply, maneuvering through the narrow valley. The approach is steep, requiring precise descent and throttle control. The pilot must maintain just the right amount of speed. As the aircraft nears the runway, it seems almost as if it's going to touch down in the heart of the city. It's a testament to the skill and nerve of the pilots. Wellington Airport, located at the southern tip of New Zealand's North Island, is renowned for its stunning views and, more notoriously, its infamously blustery winds. Nicknamed Windy Wellington for good reason, the city's location at the convergence of the Tasman Sea and the Pacific Ocean makes it a prime target for powerful gusts and unpredictable wind shears. Today, the windsock tells a familiar tale, whipping wildly in the wind as a passenger jet makes its final approach. The pilot must battle not only crosswinds but also sudden changes in wind speed and direction, making for a turbulent and challenging descent. The aircraft rocks and sways, buffeted by the relentless wind. It's a true test of a pilot's mettle, requiring lightning-fast reflexes and a deep understanding of aerodynamics to maintain control. As the plane touches down, the cheers of relieved passengers can almost be heard over the roar of the engines. It's another successful landing in one of the windiest cities on Earth. Our journey takes us high into the Himalayas, to Lukla Airport, the gateway to Mount Everest, and a destination that sends shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned pilots. Perched precariously on a mountainside at an elevation of 2,860 meters, Lukla's runway is just 527 meters long, with a sheer cliff at one end and a steep drop into the valley at the other. We join a pilot as he attempts this daring landing. The air is thin at this altitude, reducing lift and requiring a higher approach speed, further increasing the challenge. The pilot must judge the approach perfectly, threading the needle between the towering peaks that surround the airport. There's no room for error, no second chances. The aircraft touches down with a thud, the sound amplified by the thin mountain air. It's a moment of both relief and exhilaration, a testament to the skill and courage of those who dare to fly in this extreme environment. Our next stop takes us to the Iberian Peninsula and the unique Gibraltar International Airport. What makes this airport so unusual? Its runway intersects a busy four-lane road. That's right, cars and planes share the same tarmac strip. Imagine yourself driving to work and having your commute interrupted by a Boeing 737 coming in for a landing. We watch as a plane descends towards the runway, its landing lights illuminating the cars that have come to a standstill, waiting patiently for the aircraft to pass. Barriers lower, traffic lights flash red, and the runway becomes an active aviation hub. The pilot must exercise extreme caution, aware that any miscalculation could have disastrous consequences. It's a testament to the skill and professionalism of both pilots and drivers that this unusual arrangement works as smoothly as it does. Our final destination takes us to the coldest and most unforgiving continent on Earth, Antarctica. Here, at McMurdo Station, the largest research facility in Antarctica, pilots face a unique challenge: landing on ice. Forget paved runways and sophisticated landing systems. At McMurdo, pilots rely on their skill and a network of flags to guide them onto a vast expanse of ice and snow. We join a pilot as he prepares to land a C-130 Hercules, a workhorse aircraft designed for extreme conditions. The landscape below is a blinding white, the horizon a blur between sky and ice. Depth perception is crucial, as is judging the condition of the ice. Too thin and the aircraft could break through, too rough, and it could be damaged upon landing. The pilot expertly guides the Hercules down, the massive skis absorbing the impact as the plane settles onto the ice runway. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the indomitable spirit of exploration that thrives even in the harshest environments.